Well, boys, it's September the 20th, 2024, and we're making the trek in to do some squirrel hunting on the George Washington National Forest. This is amazing. I like creek crossings as long as there's a good safe way to get across. I was sitting here at this rock and I saw him coming up through. I was reading an article on my phone. I saw him coming up through, and so I quickly stood and stepped to the base of this tree and used the tree as a prop. Well, that's the first one for this squirrel trip. Let's go see what we got. Rode that puppy. I think he's very big. Where you at, old boy? Oh, that's a HMR kill right there. Sorry about that, boy. So I was sitting right up there on that rock behind that tree, and he tried to come sneaking up through here. Right now everything's damp. Like all the leaves and stuff are damp, so you can't hear nothing walking. And I was thinking maybe I'd hear something in the trees, but anyways, it's about 10:30 right now, mid-morning, and it's just starting to come alive. So we're gonna keep on easing out through here, trying to pick out some squirrels and get our limit here before too long, so stay tuned. I got one. Did you get one? No. Who's been shooting?
Me?
Yeah?
No. I shot a couple that I was going for a bird because I'm having bad luck trying to shoot a squirrel. I saw a couple. Man, they're so hard to get.
He's already tagged out for the day, so we're glad about that. But he won't tell us where the other ones are, so we'll have to keep working on him. Hold it. Yeah, I got one. I saw one and got one. What
Somebody
kind of
shot
success?
Up on the top. Was
Laray's up there.
We heard somebody shoot one time. We were down below that.
Man, that is success right there.
We heard that.
So what are we gonna do about it, Winnie?
I saw enough to kill that many.
Well, you should have brought your shotgun. There was a fire in this area, and there's a lot of good turkey sign. I saw a dust bowl, and I've been seeing feathers every now and then. So anyways, I'm gonna keep squirrel hunting. I'm headed up to my trail camera to see if there's any activity on that trail camera and if it needs adjusted at all. So anyways, just thought I'd show that to you. Turkey feather. turkeys are up in here. I found a wing feather earlier this morning, and to me that means that that's where they're roosting. From time to time they're roosting at that spot. So, well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I just had a go around with 2 squirrels. They saw me. Whenever I shot, I didn't have a very good prop, and so they started running. So anyways, I decided to keep moving on, and I found a turkey feather. They must be roosting in this area, is my guess. Got some good trees for roosting. So anyways, yeah, that's a good sign. What to come back here in the springtime. Keep finding more and more turkey feathers, so that's a good sign. Anyways, we're going to keep working on these squirrels. There's a pileated woodpecker out here tapping on the tree. We're going to see if we can get past him and listen for squirrels to be coming out and starting to feed on the acorns and stuff. It's prime time right now. It's in the evening now. It's about 5:30. Going on 6 o'clock, and there is no shooting. It's like it's dead. I haven't seen a squirrel since, like, I don't know, what was it, 2:30, 3:30? Somewhere in there. But anyways, I'm going to go across this creek and get on the other side so I get a little bit longer time period of light, and we'll see how that works out. So I got to cross the creek and then go up the other side just a little bit. Well, that was unorganized. He was right there.
I think those were pigeons.
Guessing he must have ran off on the ground. I don't know, I guess they must start moving right now. They just started. And the sun's just starting to set over here. I have my ideas. It's our second day of squirrel hunting here in the George Washington National Forest. And I just had a doe come through at about 20. She was probably within 15 yards. And for whatever reason, the squirrel call didn't bother, and I thought I'd show y'all this. I got the squirrel call in my pocket, and I run it from my pocket on my... Well, I just got number 2 of the hunting trip, the squirrel hunting trip that is, here in the National Forest. I'm mapping out a trail that I've never been on before. Mapping it out on my phone. Anyways, I heard a squirrel barking, so I just slowed it down. And I think it was barking at me, and I eased right in. I'd say it was probably within 30, maybe 40 yards, and it started moving like it was going for its nesting tree, and I just kind of left it move, and while it was moving, I moved in slowly and squeezed off the shot and got it. So. Well, there he is. Number 2 for the season. Number 2 for the squirrel trip. I got 2 so far. one yesterday, one today. Did a whole bunch of missing. But anyways, I'm using my 17 HMR, and it's got like a 1/4 inch of trigger pull, and I really ought to get that straightened out. But I have a 22 that I really like to hunt with, but my dad needed a squirrel gun for this trip, and so I gave him my 22, and that thing is a little Marlin Model 20, like a Glenfield Model 20 or something. Anyways, the trigger is really sweet on that thing, and it just makes it easy to shoot squirrels freehand. It's just a better squirrel gun all around. But this HMR, I mean, I killed 2 of them, and I probably missed at least a dozen times. It's hard to keep track of how many times you miss whenever you're in amongst all the squirrels. But anyways, I didn't see all that many squirrels. There was like a gypsy moth or whatever that came through and really just stripped the leaves off these trees. And so, yeah, it wasn't always that easy to slip around without the squirrels seeing you. It's early season, and so you should be able to walk and see them up in the canopy, you know, moving in the branches. But it seems like they can see you before you can see them. But anyways, I gotta navigate this creek. Look at this beautiful creek. This is amazing. I like creek crossings as long as there's a good, safe way to get across. There's a nice water hole you could take a dip in if you needed a place to take a bath. Anyways, gotta figure out where the path is from here and get back on it so I can get back to the truck. I'm headed back to camp so I can get some breakfast, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. But anyways, it's pretty fun.